Welcome back. We love when Matt Lee visits. We're talking numbers, specifically December numbers on listings and what's selling. And good to see you.
Yeah,
How are
you
you?
too. Yeah, great.
Yeah?
So-
Should we jump right into it then?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
We
these
can
are
go right into-
December numbers.
Yes.
Okay.
So the total number of listings is down 20%, 20.4%.
For Kingston in December.
For Kingston real estate in December.
Okay.
So that's the total number of listings. We've been kind of going through this same trend where we've been down on listings month after month, and this is one of the bigger numbers. So we're still seeing some good activity on the sales side. I think that if anybody was looking, total numbers of sales for this month alone is up 33.8%.
Wow, that's a big number.
It's a big number. So we are, it was continuing through. It was when we were talking a few weeks ago, I expected that the December numbers were going to be up because we were still quite busy. And when you get into December, if there's snow or getting close to Christmas, things tend to slow down, and it didn't. So, so we actually, this is actually, total number of listings for new listings is actually down 10.4%. So basically the total number of listings for the whole board for the 20% down, that is actually the new listings that happened in December. So we're down 10% of activity in December for generating new business.
Okay, so the reason why there are so many sales or properties being sold is because there's not a lot of listings out there then.
Well, what you're seeing is that actually the interest rate's staying down, and we didn't get a lot of snow in December. So the thing is that I find that the market continues, and we had people that were still active in the market. They were saying, okay, you know what, let's list our property, and there was lots of buyers out there. So I don't think that saying that the listings being down generates higher sales activity. That actually, what you're getting is a higher supply and demand. Like you're getting, you're generating maybe a higher price because of being a little bit less listings. I mean, that's a supply and demand thing, but it would depend on the area. It would depend on the home.
Right.
But December, we're actually looking at year to date. Our prices are up 4.8%. For average home sales.
For Kingston.
Yeah.
How does that compare to other markets?
Well, we're actually quite steady average in Ontario. I would say that you kind of have to take the Toronto market out of there, but we're at 306,000, 306,849. So we're up.
The average.
Is the average, and we're up from 303 last year. So that's a big jump. Even though it seems like it's 3,000, but it makes a big difference. And if we talk about the listings for the actual past year, we had 7,500 listings come on the market, but 3,600 of them sold. So that's the sales activity. 3,600 sales in the past year, 7,500 listings. So we're talking about a couple different things. One, we're saying, okay, there's not as many listings happening in the market. We're generating more sales, but you have to know that there's only about 48% of them are still selling. So that's a big number. You have to make sure that the property is in good condition. You have to make sure that it's presented properly. Everything's taken care of, and you make sure that it's out there properly for a buyer to look at.
Well, some of the tips that you've offered in the past are staging and just the idea of a coat of paint, for instance.
Absolutely. I mean, we want to make sure that it looks the best that it can, and I think that you need to have that. That first impression makes a big difference. Walking in and smells and paints and cleanliness and everything, I think that needs to be at the top notch right now.
Even something as simple as a new fixture on a sink.
Yep, absolutely. New fixtures, light fixtures, even light bulbs. I mean, making something brighter. I'm not, I like to save energy and have, use the LED lights at home. When I'm listing a house, you either have to go with the higher end LED light that are nice and bright when they first come on, or you have to go with a 100-watt regular bulb for a little while so that when they come in and they turn the lights on, if it's that it shows the best it can.
Okay, so all things considered, we are still riding this nice wave.
Yeah, we're in really good a good position, and everything looks great.
Always good to see you, my buddy Matt Lee.
Thank you.
Real estate tips brought to you by Matt Lee of Royal LePage.